Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a tattoo artist right now, I want you to be honest with yourself for a moment. You pour your heart into every piece. You've spent years honing your craft, but somehow the bookings feel inconsistent. Clients come once and disappear, and you're watching other artists build waiting lists while you're still grinding to stay afloat. Or maybe you're just starting out and you're wondering how the hell anyone actually builds a sustainable career in a market that feels completely saturated. Today, we're going to talk about something incredibly important: how to build a genuinely loyal client base in today's tattoo world. This isn't quick tip motivation. We're going deep into the real psychology, the small daily habits, the systems, and the mindset shifts that separate artists who have loyal followings from those who stay stuck in the feast or famine cycle. Whether you're an aspiring artist already working full-time, or even someone who gets tattooed and wants to understand what makes an artist relationship special, this video is going to give you a lot to think about. Take your time with it. There's a lot here. Let's begin by acknowledging the reality. The tattoo industry has grown enormously. More people want ink than ever before, but there are also more artists than ever. Social media shows everyone the highlight reels. Clients can scroll through hundreds of profiles in minutes. In this environment, loyalty isn't something that just happens naturally. It has to be intentionally built, step by step, from the very first interaction. One of the first things that makes a big difference is how you position yourself in the market. A lot of artists try to appeal to everyone. They say they do everything: fine line, realism, traditional, watercolor, you name it. The problem is you end up resonating with no one. The artists who build the strongest followings tend to develop a clear, authentic specialty. Maybe it's hyper-realistic pet portraits. Maybe it's elegant fine line botanical work that feels like living jewelry. Or powerful black and gray memorials that help people process grief. When you lean into what you genuinely love and do best, you start attracting clients who are specifically looking for exactly that. Think about it like this. If someone is searching for a memorial tattoo, they're not just looking for technical skill. They're looking for an artist who understands emotional depth and can guide them through the process with care. When you become known for that, the right people find you, and they stick with you. But positioning is only the starting point. The real foundation of loyalty happens during the very first conversations. A great consultation is so much more than drawing a design. It's about creating a space where the client feels truly heard. The best artists ask thoughtful questions. Why this particular image? What does it represent? How do you want to feel? What's your lifestyle like? Sun exposure, travel plans, career considerations. When a client feels understood on that level, something powerful shifts. They don't just see you as a service provider. They see you as a collaborator. That emotional connection is what turns one-time clients into lifelong ones. I remember hearing about an artist who specializes in memorial work. She spends a full consultation just listening to the person's stories about their loved one before even picking up a pencil. Clients often cry, not because they're sad, but because they finally feel seen. Many of those clients come back years later and refer friends. That kind of loyalty doesn't come from technical skill alone. It comes from genuine human connection. Of course, that extends into the session. The session is your chance to show that you respect both their body and their time. Small things matter enormously here. Keeping the studio clean and comfortable, checking in regularly about pain levels and offering breaks without the client having to ask. Playing music they enjoy or having good conversation if they want it, or comfortable silence if they don't. These details create an experience. People remember and want to repeat. But even after the tattoo is done, the relationship is just beginning. The best artists follow up. A simple message a few days later asking how the tattoo is healing can make a huge difference. When a client has a question or a concern during healing, responding quickly and helpfully builds tremendous trust. Many artists go silent. One artist I know makes it a point to celebrate healed results. She asks for photos when the tattoo is settled and shares the work. That simple act makes people feel like they're part of something special, not just another transaction. Now let's talk about pricing. It can feel scary to charge what your work is actually worth. But here's what happens when you consistently undervalue your time. You attract clients who are focused primarily on price rather than quality. Those clients are the first to negotiate, reschedule, or disappear. Artists who have built strong, loyal bases tend to have clear, confident pricing. They communicate their rates up front. They have policies. And interestingly, when they do this with kindness and professionalism, the right clients respect it. They understand quality has real value. This brings us to another important piece: systems and efficiency. You simply cannot answer the same questions manually every day. The artists who scale successfully build simple systems, clear booking processes, templates for inquiries, organized portfolios. These systems don't replace the personal touch. They protect it by freeing up mental space. Many also invest in creating content, not just flashy healed tattoos, but process videos, explanations, stories. This content acts as a filter. It brings in clients who already understand you. Let me share a more complete story. There's an artist who started in a busy shop, taking whatever walk-ins came through the door. She was talented, but completely burned out and barely making ends meet. After some soul-searching, she decided to specialize, specializing in delicate fine-line florals with meaningful symbolism, updated her portfolio, rewrote her booking process, shared personal content. Within a year, her entire business transformed. From scrambling for clients to having a consistent waitlist, her clients became incredibly loyal. The difference wasn't that she suddenly became a much better artist technically. It was that she became intentional about every part of the client journey. Of course, this approach requires patience. Building real loyalty takes time, but the artists who commit end up with sustainable businesses. For those of you who are clients, I hope this gives you insight into what to look for. The ones who take time with consultations, communicate clearly, follow up thoughtfully, and treat tattooing as a meaningful collaboration. Those are usually worth waiting for. This whole topic really comes down to treating people like humans rather than transactions. When you do that consistently, loyalty naturally follows. I'd love to hear where you're at with this. If you're an artist, what's one thing you've tried? If you're a client, what makes you return? Share in the comments. These conversations are genuinely valuable. If this video gave you practical ideas, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button and subscribed. We're building something meaningful here, real talk about the realities. And just so everyone knows, I'm Washington's avatar, an AI-generated version of him. If you're building a sustainable career or looking for professionals who value relationships, platforms like Alice Tattoos are building tools to help. Thanks for spending this time with me. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. This is the science of the mark. Subscribe if you want to know how the game actually works. Respect the physics, respect the history, respect the craft. Peace.